All right, I get it. Not every guitar player wants to learn music theory. Most of us learn shapes, not notes, patterns, things that we can move all around the neck without really knowing the difference. We get by knowing where to put our fingers and without really knowing why. Now, jazz and classical players might roll their eyes at this, but if you're more of a folkie like me, it kind of just got the job done. And you're able to, get by with knowing just enough. Now, if you play in an altered tuning, people think you're a genius because it just sounds so good. Talk about a luxury. But here's the thing. Learning one of Jacob Collier's songs on guitar will quietly teach you the things that you didn't know that you didn't know. And it does it in a much easier way than standard tuning ever could, in a way that you can play these full arrangements. That's what Jacob's music has done for me. It's pushed me out of what I know and into this world, or pulled me into this world of things that I don't, and building the bridge to get there. For me, it all started with Jacob's Little Blue Mahogany Sessions. Somebody posted it on Facebook, I hit play, I got sucked in, and suddenly I'm hearing this language, this alternate tuned guitar, finger-picked, that I've been living in for decades. And then these magical moments happen. Magical turns that don't make sense, harmonies that shouldn't work, but somehow they do. And I was just like dumbfounded. It was my first time in years that the guitar had left me speechless. And that feeling took me straight back to 1991. Now, back then, I was a metalhead obsessed with Metallica and Ozzy and things like that. And eventually, I drifted towards acoustic guitar. And I fumbled my way through learning all the campfire chords. But my first acoustic guitar was a 12-string, and it was a beast, and it fought me every step of the way. And then I discovered Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Their music was good for me. It had my kind of chords. They came to St. Paul for a concert, and I went to my first ever non-metal concert. And I got there, and they announced that there was an opener. Never heard of the guy. It was Michael Hedges. Now, if you know, you know. But if you don't, look him up. It's like homework. That night, my world cracked open. It was my Beatles on the Ed Sullivan moment, where I realized that the guitar was capable of things that I'd never imagined. And it changed everything about the way I looked at the instrument. So fast forward about 30 years, I've toured, I've recorded, I've found my voice playing alternate tunings in that space for like over 2 decades. And then Jacob Collier pops up on my radar. I go down the rabbit hole like we all did, hearing sounds that my heart loves but my brain doesn't understand. And I start thinking maybe the music minor in college didn't quite fit the bill, didn't quite fill in all the gaps. So circle back to Little Blue, and suddenly I'm back to that Michael Hedges moment, and I'm seeing the acoustic guitar in a completely different way. This time, though, the barrier wasn't technique. I could see almost all that Jacob was doing, and the sound was familiar. It was my language. It was my jam. But that last 10%, the harmonic vocabulary and why it works, that's where that mystery lived and what excited me. So when I finally unpacked his approach, on the DAEAD tuning, it unlocked everything for me. Chords and chord inversions, diminished chords, modulations, concepts that once kind of felt unreachable to me, or I maybe avoided because I didn't quite understand them. So here's my invitation. Check out one of my Jacob Collier guitar tutorials and see just that it's not as hard as it sounds. We're studying geography, not gymnastics. We're back to those 3-finger chords that I thought I had gotten away from in my heavy metal days. It's these triads, 3-note chords most of the time. And it's a beautiful thing, and I think you will fall in love with it. So I want to just thank Jacob for reminding me that music is infinite and that mastery is a mindset, not a destination. And how much how much I enjoy just being a student again. So come by my channel and check it out, won't you? All right. We'll see you there.